What we on, man? What we on? Late night shows upon us again. Damn it, we here and we back. We liver than ever, baby. Who that right there? Let me see. Let me see, man. That black collar with a hot Sunday. How much for an interview? What you talking about, baby? For you? You want to get interviewed? You want to interview me? Which one is it? Bible said, wish I had a big enough spot to invite all y'all to have a party. Well, you know what, man? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to be where everybody's at, because when everybody's out, there's always some shit that happens when everybody's there. I'm good. You dig? I'm good, man. To interview you. I don't know, baby. Give me like 7,000, 8,000. Come on. We'll do it. We'll get it done. Nice studio. We'll get it dropped. Get it right. I'll take 7. Come on. I'll take 7, man. Come on, man. Let's get it going. The email is booking@thesharpone.com. It's on my, I believe it's on my Instagram as well. Somebody will get with you, shit. They'll line it up. We'll put it together. I'll eventually end up meeting you if it's real, you know? If not, I mean, hey, it's nice talking to you. Nothing but love to you, baby, you know? No love lost. Mike Puma, what shoes you talking about, man? I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking. Man, first things first, man. If you didn't know him, this man formed a lot of people's childhoods. I haven't felt like this, honestly, since Jerry Springer died, man. You know, because even though, you know, Jerry Springer, he cast these characters, or, you know, he had a show that had a lot of characters that played parts in certain situations. He was still an icon, man. Was somebody who I remember when I was back in school, you know, nigga be RPC'd or suspended, you know, I'd be at the house. That shit was coming on at 10 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I much love to Jerry Springer, and I feel the same way about who I'm about to speak about. And he goes by the name of Terry Hulk Hogan. You know, man, I watched that dude all my life. I mean, shit, till at least I was about, maybe I probably stopped watching wrestling about, man, 13, homie. I ain't even watch it no more. By the time I turned 13, I was good on it. I ain't even care. I wasn't even tripping, you know, because I feel like it's more for, I mean, shit, I just wasn't even worried no more. I was worried about so many other things that was going on around me. Hell, I wish I could have just stayed in the wrestling and watched wrestling. But, you know, he definitely formed niggas' childhoods, man. You know, just him, you know, Big Sexy, Kevin Nash, you know, Scott Hall. You know what I'm saying? He used to have Conan and all them dudes around, man. Like, he really, you know, they did their thing, man, when they had the NWO. You know, him playing a heel and him going through some of the things he went through. And I'm only going to speak on it to say this, too, because it really pissed me off at WrestleMania when the man came out. Everybody was booing him. Dog, he's 70 years old, bruh. I couldn't believe how many people booed him when he came out. He was just there to promote his real American beer, bruh. He wasn't doing nothing to nobody. You know, you would think they would have, you know, cheered him on. He came out with Jimmy Hart and everything. Did it, man, the original way of how he came about, and people were booing him, homie. I'm talking about bad. I wanted to fight somebody. Nigga, I'm like, man, I wish one of you motherfuckers would boo around me. Nigga, I got an original the WW jacket on from back in the day, 1980s. I wish one of you niggas would boo around me, but you could just hear it in the whole stadium, bruh. Like, it was retarded. I ain't gonna lie to you. And and it's fucked up because that was one of his last outings that he'll remember, and that was caught on camera that we'll all remember. So fuck all of y'all and all the people that's sitting there trying to say, oh, well, you know, rest in peace to the Hulkster. Nah, bruh, he didn't get no love or no flowers before he left, homie. He ain't getting no flowers, bruh. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They ain't get that man shit. Somebody said because he's racist. You know what? Let's look at the. Fix my pants, man. My nutsack big, man. Pause. You know, get right. Get right. You know, let's really look at it, right? For people to say Hulk Hogan was racist, right? I mean, ain't that kind of calling the kettle black? I mean, because, and this is just my personal opinion, and people can say what they want, but I think I'm going to say the truth and what everybody should know and what they do know. I think everybody's got a smidgen, I'm talking about a little piece of saliva, a couple of drops of racism in them. Everybody is, gang. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody got a little bit of it in them. I don't know if you ever lived or been around different people, man. Hey, you done said some shit. Whether you black, white, Asian, I don't give a fuck what you is, man. You done said some or had it's just natural. And people can say not everybody, but man, trust me, you ain't lived long enough yet then. I'm just saying. You ain't lived long enough yet then. You must still be a little young, that's okay. You ain't been there yet. But trust me, you're gonna have them little, just whatever. It's natural in anybody, man. Just that smidgen, that 1%. Real shit. So when they say like, oh, well, Hulk Hogan was racist, hey, listen to me. I don't think he ever went in there and said, hey, tell all them black boys or those Asian boys or anybody who is into him or watches him, you know what I'm saying, that grew up on him to stop buying his action figures, stop buying his t-shirts, stop buying tickets to come see him. Come on, bro. Real racist, they'll let you know. Real racist let you know, bruh. Real talk. You ain't never seen him, man. Come on, dog. He knew who was buying that shit. It wasn't just white kids. Just keeping it a band. I had a Hulk Hogan dog, nigga, action figure just as well as I had a junkyard dog. I mean, I'm just keeping it a band. I mean, what we really talking about when people say he was racist? I'm like, come on, dog. Everybody, come on, bruh. What you expect? Keep it a band. You know how many niggas was walking around, his kids talking about what you gonna do, brother? Man, what? I hear that shit. That's all I'm saying. I get where people come from. They say, well, he's racist. I'm like, bruh, if everybody got a little bit of it in them. Care what race you are. For real, man. Come on. Stop. We're not gonna fake the funk tonight. We're not doing it. We can't do that and act like nobody's had those moments. Even if you ain't say it, nigga, you was faking it. Real shit. So let's kick that one to the side. Listen, homie, there's levels to it. I'm not saying that somebody's full blown outside. You know, when the boy said, Sharp, not everybody, you know what I'm saying, is racist. Come on, man. Like, hey, you don't have to say it to think it, man. To just be like, and even certain people you might just veer away from, or just certain people you don't feel like you get along with as much. You be like, man, the motherfuckers, whatever the case, just in your mind. That's natural, man. Don't block that when you know it. I'm just keeping it a band. There's levels to the shit, of course, but I said, I feel like every human body that's able-minded, right? Every human body that's able-minded, I truly believe, holds at least 1% racism in their character, just in them. I really do. I believe that. Just saying. Just saying. The only person, when somebody calls them a racial slur and they're standing there, the only person that's sitting there not trying to say it back is a person that's recording. Other than that, when there's no recordings and somebody's calling racial slurs are flying. Straight up. Racial slurs are flying. I'm just saying, that shit you see on cameras when people be like, oh, you're really gonna call me that? No. Hell no. Did y'all hear? I definitely want to continue to speak on the Hulkster. Rest in peace. I can't even believe I would be saying that. But did y'all ever see, there's a clip, I think I watched it a couple days ago, and it's like some people up in Arkansas, like in the deep mountains of Arkansas, like these just regular people, predominantly white, you know, and they didn't really want to call it that, but shit, they're building an all-white community, like, you know, talking about they want to, really tap into their heritage or their roots or their culture and teach their kids their culture. I'm like, listen, dog, you tapping into, and I have to say this for the white folks that think that in the back, right? Because I think that's very ignorant. This land was never yours. What type of culture are you going to teach them? We got to remember that, man. At the end of the day, what kind of culture are you going to teach them? Right or wrong? Like, they up there building, like, these are just regular, they don't look like Klansmen. These people weren't like, looking like they're like, mountain people or just, off the grid type people. Clean clothes, everybody's up there built, my whole community getting built. Up in Arkansas, man, they out there working themselves, moving trees, all that, building homes, building a community. I'm like, what are you like? If you want to just say it, you don't want to fuck with everybody, but they won't say it like that. They're just like, oh, well, we're just doing it for our culture. Because when you put words like that, see, everybody understands wordplay. Wordplay is very important in how things are being labeled, right? Am I tripping? You have to watch that shit because, like I said, sex trafficking sounds worse than pimping. You know what I'm saying? Being into your culture and into, who you are or, and not fucking with everybody else, it sounds better than being a racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wordplay, man. It's all wordplay. It's how they can get you and where they can't get you. Real shit. This country, I am definitely convinced this country is built off of wordplay. Anything in court, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Just like they say, it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. It's the same thing with wordplay, man. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, how you present it. Let's Bible. I think that was the best way that we could put that. Said, I'm not racist until someone is racist towards me. I'll match their energy. It's not right, but it happens. Often than that, I'm cool with everyone. Other than that, I'm cool with everyone. I see what you're saying. My bad. I caught it wrong. But other than that, you're cool with everyone. Exactly. Everybody got that. If they didn't have that 1%, if you didn't have that 1%, you would have never said anything. When you know how to be something, it comes out. So when people say, because some people say, well, I don't know how to be racist, right? They say, I don't know how to be racist. Yes, you do when you've seen it happen, when you hear it going on around you because it's alive and well. So you know how it's supposed to be portrayed when something's happening like that in a situation. I don't think a lot of people just stand still and don't know what to do. Maybe a child. But I don't see any grown, able-bodied just standing there and just taking the racial slurs. It's going to be some shit coming back, especially if they like to get buck with it. It's real. I would agree. I would say, blacks, Mexicans, maybe some Asians. Who else? I don't want to skip anybody in the mix. But predominantly are, and I feel like why black folks is more racist than others is because, hey, we've been taught that we were inside of racist movements. So I just think it's natural get back. Might sound fucked up, right? Might sound kind of crazy, but I mean, and nobody started anything. I just think, we do. We get it cracking. We get it cracking quick. But I just think, I don't think it's because we want to just be racist. I think it's just because we trying to hurt you in any way possible, whether it's words, hands, feet, whatever the fuck I can throw at you, I'm going to throw it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, game. I get it. I have that way of me. It's in me. It's embedded. So I understand. These be the situations we need to be talking about. No, a lot of foreigners, man. Racist as hell. Racist than a motherfucker. I mean, a lot of, people who, come from other places, man. Shit, they grandmama don't even speak English, gang. You know what I'm saying? They really talk, they don't fuck with Hell no. Nigga, I know me walking, I remember coming up the street as a kid, dog, walking up the block like I ain't on nothing. Like, but I'm walking up the block coming from somewhere, you'll see a couple Asian people, you know what I'm saying, walking up the block, you'll always see the girl switch her bag over to the other side. Like, I used to pay attention to shit like that. Like, they'll do it right in your face. Maybe it was taught to them naturally, I don't know. You know, but shit like that be happening. I'd be like, man. Like, why you moving your bag over? Or like, you know, you walk by a white woman car or something, like, cause you parked right there and her door ain't locked, she'll just lock it real quick. Like, I don't know, maybe it's programming, you know? I lived with it for so long in my life, it's like, fuck, you don't really, it's normal. Like, I don't know, shit. So I always saw it. Shit, if the lady was probably, you know, somebody's putting hands on her or whatever, I'll probably be the person to be like, hey man, what you doing? Like, back up or whatever. Like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, she don't know that. They just taught to, hey, you see somebody that ain't you, don't fuck with them. You see more like people mixing today, but like back then, nigga, Asian girls didn't fuck with niggas really outside they race like that game. That shit was a no-no. That shit was a no-no, man. I get it. That's why when I see the shit with Lefty Gunplay, like, and all them talking about, like, yeah, I wouldn't want my sister, you know what I'm saying, dating a black dude. Cause they man, that shit was like that, gang. You have to understand, like, this shit is taught. When it's accustomed to you, it's not just even about like fuck the color of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't even matter. I understand though, because when I was coming up, they didn't want their sisters and their cousins fucking with niggas like that. They didn't want them fucking with us like that, even though we did. They didn't like that shit or condone that shit, homie. I'm just keeping it a band with you. Like, I remember coming up. It wasn't always cool. It's cool now, but damn it wasn't always. You know who I've always been, if there's any type of racism in line me, and I think for a lot of people, right, it's people who aren't treated like me. If I'm being treated, why are we all being treated different? If we were all being treated the same, we wouldn't have that problem. That's why I think I'm on the side of anybody who get treated like I do. Straight up. You could be treating this white boy something crazy, but this nigga on our side, like shit, you treating him foul. Or throwing him with it like it's I don't know. That's who I'm on. That's the side I'm on, man. Real talk. There's people who get treated like me. Ain't even no color. I'm racist towards the ones that's not getting treated like me. And that's on everything I love. That's who I'm racist towards. I'm racist towards anybody who isn't being treated as I am. You know what I'm saying? Or treated like people who are like me or around me, like-minded or whatever the case may be. Like that's the type of shit, them the people I'm racist towards. Just being real. I think that's where I feel it at. I'll be like, man, y'all ain't getting treated like us. And when I say y'all, I look at like just, classes of living or what they deem, you know? Don't that make you feel a little fucked up? Like real shit. It's what they deem you should be living as, and if you don't, you get treated as a certain way, man. Like, that ain't equality. Shit ain't equality, homie. Nah, you missed me with that shit. We was just talking about racism, DJ Sauce. You know, we was talking about calling. Well, I think it started from like, you know, calling Hulk Hogan a racist. I'm just like, man, I feel honestly everybody's got 1% of that in them. I really do, homie. Or just like, you know, you're racist towards something that you don't like, something that you can't stand, it's something that you are prejudiced towards. Right? That's something that you are prejudiced towards. Yeah, real shit, man. No, I got him. He was just asking what we was talking about. I just wanted to get him on speed. He got it. Like, I just think the shit's kind of crazy. Like, if we're gonna call one person that, I'm like, don't everybody got a little bit of that in him? I just think they're throwing that on him because he was a celebrity and his white man. And the nigga sold merch to hundreds of thousands of people and kids, and you know, and I don't think that all them kids were just white, predominantly white kids. You know how many niggas I knew in the hood loved Hulk Hogan? Nigga, we was growing up trying to rip our shirts like the nigga as kids. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't really. You know, I really and shout out to his family and just the loved ones, the thousands, hundreds of thousands of loved ones he's left behind. But I'm sure that what was his ex-wife's name? Was it Linda? I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Anybody? Was her name Linda? Linda Hogan, I want to say. Was her name Linda? Her name was Linda, right? I know she's, shout out to her and nothing but love to her, but I know she feel like a piece of shit. And why I say that is because, you know, I've been around loved ones. I've watched people lose people. And you know what they were doing to them or did to them before they died, just all that, and how a person can feel once that happens. Like, you can see it on a person. You know what I'm saying? You can really see it, like where it really, man, it changes their entire life. That lady did that man crazy, homie. I could never, like, how could you, like, yeah, I done did my dirt, I done did my thing, even as some pimping, but like, damn. Like, how you gonna fuck with what midlife crisis was you having where you had to mess around with your kid's homeboy? Nigga, 19 years old, you know? You went so far as to let it ruin your marriage. You know, you get the house, move the little nigga in, he up in there, you don't even got him today. He don't even fuck with you. You did all that for what? Like that man said, he coming down the Florida Canal, he passing his house. I remember seeing that, man, years ago. He was just driving his boat and he coming down, he looking at his old house where his ex-wife lived in. He was like, damn, you know, he said it's a shame. He said it really hurts me, you know, to know that I broke my back and I broke my body for over, at this time, man, 30 years. He said to have some young kid laying in my bed in the house and shit that I broke my back for. That's about a bitch for you, homie. I ain't trying to call Linda just like a bitch just outright, but just like that's just about a bitch for you though. That's what happens. I'm a grown ass man. I get it and can see it and register it clearly what the fuck happened. That little nigga was over there, that little boy was over there dicking her down, giving her some young tender. Had her little mind up in the clouds. She was in a little castle in her head. It happens. She didn't know how to snap back to reality, but by the time she snapped back to reality, the damage was done. That's why her ass was on live. Somebody had her captured where she was sitting there recording, talking about him, like how he was supposed to come home or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it just sounded like some shit of a bitch that lost. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what it all sounded like to me, like you lost and you're trying to make sense of it now and it's not registering. The man's already gone. Shit, he got a younger wife than her at the time. Shit, he did what you did. We can't frown on him. He went on to still make money. She went on to getting on her Instagram or whatever the case may be with face sores and just looking tired, looking whooped. You know, talking about the situation, it's like, baby, you a day late and $1 short. See, that's the problem with a lot of women too, respectfully, is you feel like when you got a man so much under your thumb, I'm sure niggas do it too, but you know, women are obviously just as guilty. You feel like when you got a man up under your thumb, he ain't never going nowhere. So you can go play and do all the shit you want to do, tell him you ain't fucking with him, and you can always come pick the nigga back up like a toy. It ain't always like that. She thought she had that nigga Hulk right up under her thumb. That nigga was like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. No, I ain't going back, bitch, I'm moving on. He ain't about to sit in the house waiting for you to call. He ain't sitting by the phone like, hello? Is it me looking for? No, he ain't doing none of that shit. That nigga got up and got him a new bitch. Respect to her. Respect to both of them. That's just my word. How I move, man. I mean it with nothing but love. But damn. Come on, homie. He did the same thing. You nigga wasn't sitting by the phone. Like, fuck that, bitch. I'm a multi-millionaire. Hey, somebody gonna wanna come fuck with me. I just think it's sad that, you know, I'm sure that she wanted to be there, you know, when that happened. Or if anything ever happened to him. I know she loved that man, bruh. He gave that woman things she ain't never saw ever in her life. What, at the time, other than some young tenderoni? She wanted some young tender dick. And thought that was something like she was gonna just trade it in. Well, I'll get some millions and we'll just move on. Nah, even your daughter stopped fucking with you over that shit. That shit was weird. That shit was weird, homie. Real talk. No, listen to me, not no juggalo, nothing of, I don't know what y'all talking about, the match men. Bruh, none of my tattoos on my face even mean none of that, bruh. Calm down, chill out. Shout out to them, but no. Absolutely not. Oh, Linda Hogan, damn, man. It's fucked up. It's bad. Oh, man. Rest in peace to that man. Bad movements. This is when we tell bitches, for real, and this is the truth. All you had was one job. One job, bitch. You got one job to do. I ain't even mad at a bitch. Like, you been with me? Hey, you done stepped out, I can't be mad. Like, say I'm with a bitch, like, you know, we together, whatever, regular relationship, I'm on, you know, you having money, you having this type of notoriety, like, you know, Hulk Hogan was. Shit, hey, bitch, you stepped out, I can understand. I understand. There were some times that I wasn't there. If that's what you feel like you had to do, I feel like some chicks would just do it to try to get your attention. It's fucked up, but it's like, fuck it, man. Shit, they accept it a lot of times. Shit, we can accept it too. Fuck it. But to go with your kid's friend and do all that, that's kind of, that's weird. For real. Understand you want to go get with a grown man. Hey, man, bitches get lonely. We know that, man. Hey, the beds get cold sometimes, gang. Not every woman, and I necessarily be giving love and support to it. Not every woman is mentally, can mentally take that. Like just being alone. Women ain't meant to be alone, gang. Shit, I even commend the women that stay down for their nigga that go to jail or whatever. Like, and she don't do nothing and she really do stay down, stand with her man and by her man, whatever the case may be. I can really respect that because I'm sure it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga that be in jail, I can't even be mad at a bitch. Like, damn, bitch, you stepped down, but like, what the fuck can I do? I'm not physically there. Bitches need a nigga that's physically there, yeah. And the words can only do so much for so long. Bitch gotta feel on something strong, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like a nigga wanna feel on something soft. Say, Sharp, it hurts when I pee. Well, nigga, you need to go to the doctor and get some antibiotics. Or you could have your urinary trap, nigga. Go drink you a whole bunch of cranberry juice, nigga. You ain't drinking enough you ain't drinking enough water. You need water and cranberry. You know, it's crazy because you ladies, you are very savvy. I like that. The ladies is in the chat like, yeah, you know, this is what you got to do. I love all y'all. All the ladies took care to it. Was like, well, look, this is just all you got to do. You know, you can probably get rid of that shit in a day or two. I love that, ladies. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. You kind of mother hen the situation sometimes, you know. You helicopter mom them. I get it. Fuck, I'm gonna miss the Hulkster, man. Damn. Childhood memory, deleted, gone. That's it. Damn. My favorite moments of him, honestly, of the Hulkster, man, was back at Starrcade, 1997. Him and fucking Sting wrestling. Sting was my favorite wrestler of all time. Game, nobody, hands down, nobody came before him. That was my number one. I don't give a fuck. And I'm talking about Sting from the rafters Sting, not even from back in the day, real Scorpion, you know, real loud colors on the face. Him and Ultimate Warrior used to run around trying to cut promos and shit like that. But, I think Ultimate Warrior tried to do something a little bit with everybody. Shit, he did it with the Hulk, him, Hulk, Macho Man, you know, Hulkamaniacs, all that shit. Like, them niggas had some shit going, homie. They ran promos like a motherfucker. No, I'm talking about WCW Sting. Not no WWE, not AEW, not WWE Next, none of that shit, homie. I'm talking about real, man, WCW Sting, Eric Bischoff days. Man, when fucking, what was the dude named? Mr. Warner was running the fucking shit, man. That nigga had all the money in it, the nigga that owned TNT. Name like Tim Warner, some shit like that, whatever the fuck his name is. Hey man, no disrespect to him, but that's who had all the money invested into it, man. That nigga Sting was bringing it in, homie. This is when niggas, they listened to me back in the day. This is what made them even stop giving niggas regular like bottles of beer, anything like that, homie, because shit used to go flying. You ever notice you go to a wrestling event these days, everything is in plastic. Niggas chuck shit in the ring, boy. Fuck shit up. Them promos was cold back in the day. Ted Turner, man. Yeah, put some respect on the man name. Niggas, man, wrestlers getting cracked in the head. Nigga, bing. Nigga just hit me in the head with a bottle, bro. Real shit. Had to stop that shit, boy. Quick. Nigga, Sting was my favorite, man, still is my favorite wrestler to this day. Yeah, it was all, hey, you can say it's all scripted, but I swear to you, dog, niggas was really getting hurt in that shit, and people don't even be understanding that shit, homie. Like, you know, niggas will really be getting fucked up. One wrong move, bro, your body is fucked off. Shit, you watch it even today. If you watch it today, you see people getting fucked up. Ain't been back since. WWE just got fucked off of one of their latest and greatest stars. Shit, this nigga been around for a while, but he really been having it cracking. And he had some shit going on, which you know, if you know him, but everybody know him by the name of Paul Heyman. You know what I'm saying? So to have him, like, you know, Paul Heyman run hella promos. If you even know what be going on behind the scenes, you want to be up under niggas like Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman gonna get you championships. With championships comes more money, more merch sales. Niggas about the dough. Niggas don't give a fuck what niggas want to think is real or fake. Boy, get your ass up in there, nigga. You gonna get your ass broke off. Ask the boy I Show Speed if it's real. Braun Breaker broke that nigga off to smithereens. Nigga, that shit hurt. Give a fuck what you say. There be some problems behind the scenes, but just shit you don't really see. Boy, I'll bet you this. That boy I Show Speed felt that shit. That boy Braun Breaker broke his ass off something real proper like. I want to see how many people gonna say it's fake or it's scripted when you go up in there and you have to really do some of that shit up in there, dog. That shit ain't no joke, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite wrestlers on there, homie, is Logan Paul. Y'all probably don't even like me saying that. Nigga, Logan Paul is one of my favorite wrestlers on the roster right now. He belongs there. I can understand if the nigga can't wrestle, but damn. That boy can wrestle his ass off, homie. That's where he was supposed to be the whole time. The shit he been doing, fuck just the vlog, and that shit's cool. That's just a part of the persona he pushes. But man, that nigga is doing shit a lot of them dudes can't even do over there. I didn't like Logan Paul in the shit talking and the shit that he did, like from Mike Tyson and shit, but that's what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people never even met the boy. But when you go look at what he's doing over in the entertainment world right now, he's making a fat ass check. This shit's about money. He's making a fat ass check. You know what I'm saying? He's doing what he loves, talking shit and he loves the booze, man. He loves being the heel. And that nigga fuck shit up and wrestle shit. I love how he did Jelly Roll. That shit was hard. They starting to get fucking, big name artists in the deal. You know what I'm saying? In the mix. You got fucking Jelly Roll wrestling with Randy Orton at SummerSlam. I put respect on Logan Paul's name, gang. That nigga know what he doing. And I think he really found a home. And to be honest with you, I know people look at him and social media stars and shit like that. Hey, homie, shit, that boy was born with athleticism out of this world. And what he been doing over there, go crazy, homie, with what they got going on. They need more of him. I don't know what Triple H need to do, or Stephanie McMahon need to do, but they need to get that boy more involved, man, because he know what he's doing. You think he would have been cool with Jelly Roll just throwing him down? He's cool with the script. He's just athletic as fuck. He's cool with the script. Nigga Jelly Roll grab him by his hair, throw him down, and nigga's like, oh fuck, rolls out the ring, all that. He ain't just trying to sit there and just sell it for the crowd for himself. He's got a job to do. Real shit. I've heard that big ass Jelly Roll out there is some training camps getting him right. I hope Travis Scott been doing the same thing too. With his little Mr. Rage ass, man, little rager. Hope he's doing the same shit. I hope he's, preparing for that, bro. You can't just come hold a belt and do all this extra shit, nigga. You can't just go slapping niggas, bro. You gotta get on something for real, homie. You got niggas like, Logan Paul, all them dudes, even Jelly Roll, man, them dudes is at facilities, bro, training. They're taking the time out. You gotta do the same thing, homie, if you're gonna be in the mix. That's all I'm gonna say. I like the behind the scenes shit and what niggas is trying to do to get the bread and what people like and what they want to see. You gonna have to get on somebody top rope somewhere, bruh, and frog splash or something. You gonna have to do something. You can't just sit there and just go in there when the rock in there, bruh. Or just come stand around the ring. That shit is cool, but that shit played out. Grab me a bottle, gang. Yeah, I know all them niggas, man. Big wrestling fans. Yeah, I love Mick Foley too, man. What he play as? Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude Love. Believe them was all his characters. Black collar without, man, let me see what you say, baby. Let me see what you're on. He said, I did co-hosting on the Star Report with Troy Terrain. Or email for an interview. Yeah, let me know. I appreciate the 52, baby. Let me know. We'll get it cracking. Hit the email. Rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness as well, man. Ozzy Osbourne, man. Hey, none but love to him and his family. For real. The Backbiter. Y'all know he wasn't even supposed to bite that thing, bro. It was supposed to be a fake one. Somebody threw a real one on stage. This nigga picked it up, bro. And bit that motherfucker off. Didn't even know that was the thing that got him the most famous ever in life. Was biting the head of that bat, homie, and it was an accident. But I think that's why the title, it's funny because tonight, the title of this is, There Are No Ordinary Moments, you know what I'm saying? Or just normal moments, man. Everything happens for a reason. Everything's an epic moment. Nigga bit the bat off, boy, like. Somebody threw a fake bat up there. He didn't even know that shit was gonna change his life. Crazy. Yeah, how's he really bit the off, man? Real bat head. Bit the head of that motherfucker smooth off. But he thought it was fake. He ain't passed away from that. I'm just saying. That's how he kind of he was already cracking, but that shit threw him over. Man was just old, bruh. He been kind of losing it. He been had the shakes years ago. Man did a lot of drugs, dog. He did a lot of partying. He was a rock star. I mean, you ever heard the quote, man, hey, you ever heard the terms rock star lifestyle? Might not make it. Shit, it's just the way it go. He lived that shit. Yes, I remember The Godfather and the whole train. He was he was dope. And he had some bad bitches with him too. Yeah, man. I remember when motherfucking The Rock was never as big as he was, gang. That nigga was with motherfucking Farouk in the Nation of Domination, nigga. Yeah, I ain't forget. And that was a good squad. I'm just saying that's where he come from. This dude, The Rock was with people. Was hated for a long time. Y'all don't even know that nigga was a heel like a motherfucker. Boy, you would have never thought he would have ever went to a movie and made millions. Boy, the way they hated on him so bad, my nigga, he had it one of the worst. Everybody used to hate The Rock, bro. That nigga never was as liked as he is today. Man, rest in peace, man. Not only shout out to Owen Hart and with them boys and the Hart family. No, man, rest in peace to Owen Hart, bro. Put some respect on his name. I watched that nigga drop, bruh, as his other character when he had the little mask on, like he was coming down his other character. That nigga was on the fucking, he was doing the little zip line shit down the rafters. This nigga drop off, Drop on his head, bro. He died instantly. As soon as he hit it, he landed right on his head, broke his neck. Back then, you know, pay-per-view, like them niggas was paying for that shit. They couldn't even stop the show, bro. People had to wrestle through that. Everybody knew he died. That about a bitch, imagine that, like being at your job. Like a place of, like, you're supposed to be of entertainment, right? And somebody who you've been around, somebody who you fuck with brings light to the locker room, all that shit. All that shit, bruh. Somebody you around all the time, somebody who you're with. This nigga dies on the pre-show, maybe 20 minutes before the pay-per-view starts. This nigga dies, homie. Drops next to some fans, like up in the seats. Falls head first. Cracked his shit. Over with. Done. Man. You say, bro, Vince McMahon was cold as fuck, finished the match. No. You talking about the shit that happened with Bret Hart. That was a whole different time. That was a whole different time. Bret Hart was scheduled to retire from there, or he was moving on. He was going somewhere else. I think Ted Warner, or whatever the fuck, Ted Turner, who owns Ted Turner, whatever his name is, respect. I don't want to get it wrong once again because we was talking about him earlier. But he had offered Bret Hart more money to come over there. Old Ted offered him more money, and you know, Vince McMahon, if you watch like the Vince McMahon documentary, Vince McMahon was talking about it. He was like, if he can offer you more money, this is more money than what I can offer you right now. He said, so there's a way to get out of your contract. He helped him get out of his contract. Yeah, TBS Ted Turner. Nigga on TNT, all that shit. But Vince McMahon told Bret Hart, hey, I can help you out your contract. Long story short, all Bret Hart wanted was the belt at the end of it. Like, you know, he was doing his last match and it was a title match and he wanted to win the belt and, like, you know, kind of leave on being a champion. Well, Vince McMahon had other ideas for him and he told him what it was going to be, but Bret Hart didn't want to listen to the situation. So when it happened, somebody pinned whoever he was wrestling, ended up pinning Bret Hart, but he only pinned him for like a 2 count. But he tried to make it seem like it was a 3, and that's when the nigga Vince McMahon was like, man, ring the bell. He lost. He didn't get the belt. And if you ever see that video, Bret Hart standing up there at the ring, he looks straight down at Vince McMahon. Hawks a loogie right in his face. Spit right in his boss face, bro. Spit right in that nigga face. That shit really happened. Spit smooth. I'm talking about a loogie. Coughed one up and hit him dead smack in the mouth. Got out the ring. Yeah, I think it was against Shawn Michaels. Heartbreak Kid. Nigga, that's a big, the Hearts, man. Heart versus Heart. That was a big match. He wanted to leave on being the bigger Heart. Vince McMahon wasn't having it. You wasn't going to leave with all the steam and all the smoke. This shit's business, game. At the end of the day, call it entertainment, but entertainment's still the business. Mm-hmm. Went in the back. Bret Michaels went in the back. Took a shower. Said, if I see Vince McMahon, I'm gonna clock him. I'm gonna hit him. Vince McMahon comes in there after Bret Michaels. He just got done taking a shower. He got dressed. He's sitting there in the locker room. He's sitting down. Vince McMahon walks in. He said, I'll just walk right up on him. Clocked him. He said, knocked him out. Knocked him out cold. There's footage of all that shit. But then I've seen Bret speak on it. I've seen Vince speak on it. So, like, the story's true. He was like, man, I knocked Vince smooth the fuck out, bro. He said, yeah, I knocked my boss out. I guess wrestling's fake. In a sense. Because that day, Vince McMahon got knocked the fuck out. Oh man, I know we don't need to talk about wrestling all night, game. It's crazy that the Hulkster passed away, man, and that's I think he that touched a lot of souls this morning. It's like Kobe dying, game. Like still, like don't look at color. We talking about what somebody did. You know what I'm saying? Like Hulk Hogan had his time, homie. I get it, and Kobe was still able to to go on. But I'm telling you, man, the Hulk, that was one of them niggas. Come on, dog, the Hulk. Everybody talk like that nigga, man, coming up. At some point, you see any nigga right now that's a celebrity, somebody you look up to, that knows. They right now talking about Hulk Hogan like that was crazy. That's fucked up to see. I used to eat the WWE, man, the ice cream bars. They discontinued them motherfuckers. I used to get the one with the Hulk on it, Macho Man, nigga, Ultimate Warrior. I don't know, whatever happened to them ice cream sandwich bars, homie. Y'all need to bring them back. I don't even know if y'all know about them. They need to bring them back. I ain't even an ice cream man like that even these days. But boy, one of them, they can give one of them up right now. Boy, y'all ain't had an ice cream bar till y'all had one of them. Nigga, them motherfuckers was smacking. Even little girls that didn't even have to like wrestling, we was coming up, man, shit, them ice cream bars was that motherfucking good, boy, you'd want to get one. They knew what they was doing. They wanted every kid eating them motherfuckers across the country. Yeah, straight up. Boy, you see little girls and boys eating them shits. My niggas, ice cream, them motherfuckers was fire, and they discontinued them. I never understood that. I never understood that, man. I was like, man, y'all took away a good-ass ice cream bar. Everything was good back then. Everything was good back then. They definitely need to bring them back. Oh, man. I seen my dude Ric Flair today online. Oh, man. He was crying, bro. Because you know why? Because there was a couple things that settled in his mind. And Chad, I want you to really think deep with me here on this one. Because a lot of people don't even probably see why he was crying. It wasn't just because that was that man's friend, his brother. Hell, probably mentored him sometimes and vice versa. He probably mentored the Hulk. You know, just them dudes come from a different era, man. It wasn't only all of that, because that right there is enough just to cry alone in somebody that you know. But I think even Rick knew in his heart, and I hope it ain't for another 100 years, but I think he even know he next. We up next, game. Ain't no way. It gets real. Bet you that's what he called one of his partners and was like, man, I don't know who he probably called. Probably was like, nigga, we up next, man. It's just the reality of things. Because everybody's time comes. Y'all better understand that, man. That's why that man was crying, homie. Shit, you get up there, you figure it out. You get to that point one day. If you can make it there genuinely, you're going to be like, damn, you're going to know when you're up next, game. That's when you stop playing. That's when you start realizing it. That's why I ain't mad at, that's why I ain't mad at Ric Flair. He should be running with chicks, living his best life. I know a couple chicks that have met him out in Florida at the fucking bar, man. He cool dude, take pictures. He like the ladies around him. You know that's how it is. At least he's living his best life. I can't never be mad at Ric Flair. That was one of them dudes and still is. But to see him crying over his friend on me, and then just knowing other things of like, damn, we really are, it's starting to happen. That shit fuck with your mind. That's what I like to see. Hey, Sharp, I hope all is well. Crossed my mind, took advice, 80 pounds down. Look damn good. Boy, if there's a will, there's a motherfucking way, ain't there? God is good. What them dudes did, man. Scott Hall, man, he died bad. I heard when Kevin Nash talked about him. I listened to the Kevin Nash podcast. He just the way he even say he went out, man, that shit just sounded bad. Boy, you only got so much. So I think it's important, man. You only got so much, man, to do. So there are no ordinary moments, man. Everything's special. For real. Everything's special, man. Everything that you do every day. Every day, gang. For real, you gotta cherish them. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, sit there and piss in a cup and throw it through a sprinkler, and no pun intended, to sit there and put a rain on your parade, homie. Because it's not only going to get wet, it's going to stink. Fuck these people. Fuck these people, gang. Straight up. Do you. Live your best life. Live your best life, man. Make it the best. Boy, you are not, none of us are ever promised. But just remember, there might be a tomorrow, so be prepared. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. Gotta give him his love. You never knew or never know what somebody can mean to your life or what they done did until they're gone. Like, damn, I used to watch you, little nigga. Shit, you was older than me. I'm just calling you little niggas. I'm thinking about the Cosby Show, how young you was, bro. Like, I was a little kid. You were a little kid then, you know, but man, you just never know, man. That shit is crazy. It's like all that shit's getting erased. Now it's like people will remember TikTok. You know, like people will remember some stupid ass dance, you know, or some dumb shit. You never remember people who've helped like form some real shit. Especially when they're gone. The real's dying. Technology, computers, things like that does not. It only gets smarter. It doesn't die. You never have to weep for that because that shit will always be around. Hell, they're taking it away from even caring about people. It's like, well, yeah, they died, but look at this. You know? Instead of like, fuck, look at that. Look at that. Somebody who was loved, adored, fanned over, people wanted to be like, is gone. You don't hear that no more. This is what I learn when I see things. Like, this is how I look at them. Like, damn, that shit's gone. That way, the way that shit was distributed will never be distributed that same way ever again. Example, Hulk Hogan. There's nobody that can ever be how he was. You know, you can have the same likeliness, whatever, but just that person, you'll never see it ever like that again. Straight up. Just like you. Nobody will ever see you like you ever again. Everybody in this chat's important. Everybody's special in their own fucking way, homie. There's something about you that will never be able to be reenacted. Like it will never be anything that even stands to some of the things that you've done. Whether you believe that or not, there are no ordinary moments. Everything you do is for a reason. Somebody's gonna miss that shit when it's gone. Crazy how a man only gets flowers when he dies. When he's born and when he dies. Somebody will bring your mama flowers and shit. At the end of the day, them really for her. They just giving them to her for having you. That's the only time, game, a grown man ever gets his flowers is when he's dead. The nigga don't even get to see him. Feel him, touch him. See how soft life can be at times, even if it's for a stolen moment. Man, I never get that. For real. Only way man feels, smells them, or touches them when he's buying them for somebody else. Real shit. I mean, I accept that. I think a lot of men do, right? Like, nobody really trips that. Like, it's like, fuck, that's just the way it is. But damn. Or a nigga get some flowers for damn near dying. Like, damn, that's the only way you get to see him is if he damn near died and somebody brought some and that nigga sit over there fucked up. Them flowers ain't cheering up shit. Just saying, give people, man, when they alive. So I told Kevin Gates that when I met him, I said, Church, I'd rather give you your flowers right now, nigga, while you alive, because I respect you, than versus when you dead. Because, yeah, we all got our date, gang. We all got our date. But give a motherfucker some flowers, homie, when they're alive, well, in their best feeling in the world and coherent to the situation. You want to give them to them when you feel sad for them. You know how many people sit back and sit close to friends that they call friends? Will sit there and they only close because they just waiting to watch you fall off. It's something that feeds their need. Watch them. They sit close to you because the experience of watching you fall off feels fucking amazing. Amazing. Somebody said Malcolm Jamal Warner had his last video of a flower his daughter gave him. He had it in his ear. Yeah. His daughter picked something as simple. Because you know why? Kids, I don't give a fuck. Man, boy or girl, kids are genuine. They're honest, man. They're saints. You know? Kids have no type of, when you was a kid, like, man, you only know what you taught. Kids are happy and honest. Full of love, man, and man, genuine. Hey, they don't like somebody, feel like, man, hey, why is he looking like that? They're just honest. They don't get it like that. We need more of that. They're pure souls. I'm glad his baby got to do that for him. I bet you the mother that was with him never gave him a fucking anything besides maybe some paperwork or, hey, you need to pay for this. Or, here, you want some pussy? No offense to baby, you know, I don't know their relationship. I could be wrong, but just, I know how it goes 8 times out of 10 for the average, you know, everyday man. Even if they are famous. Right? Could be wrong. I mean, shit. What am I doing? I'm just a drunk. That's it, you know? Just a drunk that may be telling tales, or I could be telling the truth. I mean, I guess I feel like at that point, the choice is yours, right? It's about how you accept it. Even if you say, Sharp, you're wrong, there's something that's gonna be in your life at some point in time, and I want you all to remember this, that's gonna remind you of me, whether I'm alive or gone. I promise. In anything I ever tell you, you'll remember me. Even when you don't want to. Even when you don't want to. I know some people always ask me, like, man, Sharp, why you be by yourself? Hey, man, I can trust who's in this room right now. It don't take me to go head to head with some niggas to make content against my people or people who say they gonna be your people. Hey, man, you ain't gotta do none of that. When you by yourself, game, shit, you can make it as real as the room. You can do everything that you're supposed to be. Shit, if the people that's gonna be in the room with you gonna talk like the people in the comments, you might as well be by yourself and let them go be in the comments. You don't need to be with no damn body. Hear me again, don't let that go over your head. If you gotta sit in a room and people wanna sit there and bicker with you and go back and forth with you, right? And these supposed to be your people, and everybody's supposed to be as one, and even if you is having a debate, nobody should be sitting there trying to hurt each other or hate another one's brand or game. None of that shit, man. Shit, that shit sound like comment action. You send their asses over there. You catch me by myself because you know why, homie, real ones, anybody in the world can understand, my nigga. Sometimes you can help the world. You can try to help the world, put everybody on, game. But guess what? Everybody's still going in their own direction. You don't let nobody just sit there, my nigga, and try to eyeball your map. Because they will, homie. And then act like they never did when you solidly gave them clear direction. They be like, well, you never told me that shit. I made it here on my own. I appreciate everybody I ever worked with. And where we can better each other. You don't see that no more. Where? That's why I sit by myself. I'm like, okay, because niggas be really keeping it solid. I'm not here to, I don't have to fake play your friend, gang. Niggas is fake friends. You watch a lot of it go down daily. The niggas I've been friends with for the last 15, 20 years aren't niggas that's on camera. I don't think we'd ever, like, we could probably last now, but even then, shit cause problems. I'd rather fuck with my niggas the way I fuck with them. Fuck all this content shit. This is just shit we do when we kick game. No, you gotta watch that shit. I'm cool. That's why I be by myself. To answer your question. I'm cool. I ain't talking about anybody specific. No, nah. I'm just saying, in general. That's why things land the way they do. Shit, I'd rather be by myself. That's how I've been before any of this. Now, what I do find funny, and this is a general statement, is that you watch so many people be fake for content just to make an extra view. That's how I know not everybody was making money in the streets before this shit, dog. This shit changed a lot of niggas' lives. And I mean, shit, I didn't come from like, I came from soft white underbelly, my nigga. Shit, I was fucking with pimping, man. Shit, that's where I come from. So I don't really, that shit's new, nigga. We was behind the scenes. I was skeptical of Mark. So like, I don't really, I don't understand, but I understand how, you just got all these different type of circles coming out. Now the streets is trying to run the content game. Real talk. That's just the way it's going. I'm cool. Y'all think back on me and all my content. You know why y'all watched a lot of that shit? Boy, millions of views. You know why? It's because it was genuine. None of it was scripted, gang. Everybody likes something that's real. That's why the shit was working. I had no script. I didn't go in like, oh yeah, I'm about to go in on this bitch today because I need the ratings. No, if that shit just landed the way it landed, it landed the way it landed. I don't get it. Ooh-wee. I ain't with it. Fuck this content shit. I just like doing it because people need to hear the real, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if you're famous, you're broke, you're in between, whatever the case may be, you stumble across my channel. I'm gonna tell you the truth, homie. Get your mind right out here, my nigga. Like, not everybody fucking with you. Just because you shake hands don't mean you friends. It's a problem with a lot of y'all. You got that shit kind of misconstrued, right? Just because you shake hands don't mean you friends. That's a problem with y'all. So I ain't mad at them. Shit. My record can't be ignored. Done helped a little bit of everybody, man. Everybody fucked with the pimping, you know. When it benefits, I get it. It always does. They just don't want to be so connected. Like, nah, I don't stand for that shit. How you move? Nah, nigga, you can't because you can't do it. How I say this, I can go outside right now and go play gangster. You know, right? Act like I'm hard, all that shit. Go to somebody's neighborhood, play. I'm doing all this shit, whatever. It's kind of hard to play pimping. See, you gotta show some shit in that department. That's why I be like, niggas be wanting to knock, and I'm like, all right, well then, hey, go to that side. Let's just see. And I ain't just talking about bitches that you know you just sticking your little pecker in to get it wet. Yeah. Niggas should leave me alone, gang. I always minded my own business. I was one of my own of my own kind. That shit real. I mean, shit, niggas can play gangster, go get knocked out and still play the shit again. You know, with the game shit, nigga, this shit really could spank you, homie, and really whoop you. You know? It ain't about just that you know, that put on nigga shit. It's about life and what it's gonna throw at you from this shit. I mean, I feel like it's the same, but niggas always try to separate us, like, you know, because here gang members be like, man, fuck pimps. Nigga, fuck with them niggas. I'm like, man, shit, I always respected niggas that came from the street. Shit, we all from where we from, my nigga. It ain't no misinterpretation, I feel, but shit, for niggas to be like, well, shit, we separate because you trying to prove to the bitch that you not like that. All right, well, shit, go ahead. Be my guest. But see, I think what bitches fail to realize is, you know, because when they try to go get with the gangster nigga, you think it's cute when he whooping the nigga up the block, and then 3 months later, bitch, you think it's cute and smooth when the nigga doing it, he cute and he crazy when he's sitting there whooping the nigga up the block. But when he start whooping your ass 3 months later down the line, you starting to call the nigga deranged and crazy, bitch. You can't do that type of shit, homie. That's where bitches really get it fucked up at, my nigga, and that'd be the real problem. For real. I mean, shit, bitch, you get what you gon' get. What you chose. It's called choosing for a reason. I always notice that. Like even hoes, because you see some hoes go fuck with just some gangster niggas. Like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go fuck with him. Yeah, it's cool when you see him whooping and dogging shit out over there. It's cute when you watch it, you laughing up the block. But once that shit get up in your face, then it's a problem, because bitch, this is how he is. And now all of a sudden the nigga crazy and deranged, you want to call the police on the nigga. I think that's why a lot of hoes go get with, you know, square niggas. It's because you want to have some type of control. You feel like if you call the police on your square nigga, it's not really too much of like, you know, disavowing the game, because you still want to make some money out of it, right? You don't want to be known as a bitch that snitched on your folks and, you know, you doing shit like that and then you still trying to get some money up out of it. That's kind of crazy, right? Almost, it's a ghetto-ass, weird-ass way of having a double standard. Take your ass to church this morning. Boy, we gonna talk about it. Think about it, right? Bitch she wanna be able to call the police on a nigga. And see, if it sound like she's fucking with some pimping and the bitch got slapped across her mouth because she was doing some weird ass shit. Bitches look for weird ass ways to be able to do weird ass shit. They still wanna live the way they wanna live. She still wanna be a hoe. She just, you know, wanna be able to control more of the situation. I'm teaching you square something. She just wanna be able to do that a little bit. This is what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? Just in my travels of it. Like when you look at, females that come from certain things and men that come from certain things and why they may move the way they move. It's a friction. It really is. She say, well, the nigga from the game, he'll never really love me because he's fucking with other chicks, but I can't really go and get me a square man. This to the hoes that feel like they can, have their cake and eat it too. I can't really go get with the square man like that because it's only so many home cooked meals I can be there for to cook for him, or me being there for him at night when the nigga get off and he want to come home, take a shower from a long day at work. He want to eat a good meal. He want to lay up next to something soft and feel on it and watch a movie. But when he come home, he come through the door, he's looking for that, but yet you in the bathroom getting yourself ready to go out to go be yourself a lady of the night. Yeah. How long does that last? Right? Yeah, let's work. Let's work. How long does that last? How long does he genuinely lay his head next to you at 6 o'clock in the morning? Hell, not even 6, because a nigga work construction. He's getting up at 5:30. Hell, maybe did he get a stolen 20 minutes from you? Maybe. Maybe. Or does it get you on your days off, or what you deem days off? That's why I really be astonished by like a lot of, women that play the game and what they do. I'm like, damn, like you want a square nigga, but how long does it last? Or how long does it last before he starts fucking on the square bitch up the block? He knows what you're doing. Does he genuinely accept it? Absolutely not. I mean, he's a square man at the end of the day. That's what you chose. I'm just talking to my 304s right now, gang. This is what she chose. That's what a lot of them are on these days. They don't mind giving a nigga some money. They just want to know that they got him all to themselves. They're cool with that. This is facts now. Nigga gonna call you a whore. Oh, for sure. Those words are coming. The nights you want to argue with him, because ain't it about big bank, take little bank when you're in an argument? And bitches do love to hit a nigga where it hurts, especially when he tell you some vulnerable shit. That's what shuts your nigga down. But bitches like to do it. And I know that niggas do too. So, and niggas learn it from the best. Just like bitches learn it from the best. So when, the bitch sitting there going off on her rant and trying to be square and trying to say, oh, well, you're supposed to be here for this. You're supposed to be there for that. And I seen you looking at that girl and you was like, he's sitting there saying, well, bitch, you go out all the time and you go do whatever the fuck it is that you do and you still try to come lay next to me. That nigga's fucking that bitch up the street, gang. He never respected you. For all the bitches in the back that need to hear this shit. If you're playing that way, excuse my French, but if you're playing that way, you're not getting nothing out of that. All you're gonna end up doing is repoing the nigga car that you bought him. I don't care how it play out. He knew what he was dealing with. If a nigga didn't pay for none of it, no, I don't give a fuck what's going on. He could be a square like a motherfucker. That nigga still knows what he's dealing with. Shit, especially if you was paying for it all in the beginning. Don't try to get mad now, bitch, and be like, oh, well, you know, he should pay for it, or the man should pay for it. Like, nah, you was paying for that shit from the jump. You can't be mad, and this is just a general standpoint of how I look at situations when it comes to that. Real shit. You can't be mad. You have to repo, like if a woman has to take a car back or take something back from a person that took payments or whatever, I don't give a fuck what it is, and you was paying for it from the very beginning, you cannot be mad at that person for not paying it when you've been paying it. That's how you came into the situation, and I've always been a firm believer. How you start is how you finish. Straight up. Or you should finish. Bitches don't do that. That's how you know when they don't get to do that, they never really learn from the lesson. That's not really learning the hard way. That's still being able to cop out and get back what you want. So you don't have to have no problems. You don't have to pay for it while the nigga rides out in it the entire time until it cashes out. No, you just go repo the motherfucker because you made sure the shit's some way intertwined with you and you can get it back. And this doing it to a square nigga. Shit be crazy, game. Some of the stories that I be hearing, I'm like, damn. Didn't you choose that? Damn. That shit is fucking diabolical, game. I'm just speaking in a general stance at nobody. I've seen I see things in the world. I'm like, damn. I watched some chick, man, she got a nigga like, she had some young dick. She liked the way he was fucking on her. She told me the story. She's like, yeah, I like the way he was fucking on me. I bought the nigga a truck. Like one of them relief trucks, the nigga go down with some earned money or whatever, trying to go get some packs, something, whatever the case. The shit just didn't go right. Bitch ended up having to like repo the truck back. Why even buy it for him then, game? What do some of these bitches be doing? I'm starting to believe you bitches just like to blow the money. It don't even matter. It don't even matter, gang. It don't even matter at this point. You can't even be mad at a nigga going and buying jewelry, cars, clothes, all this bullshit, because you bitches buy relationships with expensive trips attached to them. Straight up, that's all it is. You bitches buy, man, expensive ass relationships with expensive ass trips attached to them. That's all it is. That way you could throw in a nigga face, well, I did this, and this for you. Bitch, I never held that nigga. Just like when a nigga do everything for a bitch and it never holds that bitch. Right or wrong. I don't think anybody can sing the blues louder than one another. That shit's trash. Think about it. Use your fucking head. That shit go both ways. How do I feel about Klay Thompson's relationship? Who he with again? That's what you gotta ask. I remember I did see it too. Who was he with? Meg Thee Stallion? Was that who he was with? Who was the nigga with? Who was Klay with? Yeah, Meg Thee Stallion. Man, listen, homie. Listen, I ain't knocking Clay. I ain't saying nothing like that. But like, hey, man, them niggas be square, game. What you expect from him? He don't claim to be a gangster. He don't claim to walk anybody else's life or what's right or what's wrong. He liked the bitch and he got with her. Y'all gotta stop expecting something out of these high-ass class celebrities, and these niggas really have D-class game and knowledge. You can't expect a nigga to have B's and A's through everything through his life. That nigga's not like that. Knock it off. Tired of y'all expecting like street movement out of niggas that don't come that way. He don't come from that type of life. Man, let that boy Klay Thompson go. Yeah, he with Meg, so what? He's a square, gang. That nigga's a square. Niggas say you streaming out your closet. Shit, it's a nice ass closet to stream out of. You're right. Nice closet to stream from. Yeah, let that boy go though, man. Shit, Klay Thompson with Meg stuff, man. So what? Just free the boy Tory, let him get out, do what he need to do, and let's leave this shit alone. Hey, that should be really, and for you dummies in the back, that should really show you some real game. That no matter what bitch you fuck with, because you know what, homie, Tory probably did fuck with that girl Meg, homie. Like, we don't know nobody's relationships or how they feel about somebody when we're not there. We go off of hearsay. We don't know how anybody was feeling about each other, homie. You wasn't at none of them parties, nothing with them people to watch their relationship, to say what you knew about their relationship, nothing. He probably really did fuck with her. Nigga ended up going to jail over this shit because he ain't never said that, hey, she was the one that did it. He just said, I ain't do it. And everything else just starts spiraling out of control. The nigga never told on the bitch. But she sure told on him. So he obviously has some love for her, and just because he don't want his name looked crazy, like, hold on, bitch, bitch, you supposed to be one that's with the pack of wolves. You with the wolves right now. You never heard that nigga say, hey, she was the one that did it. This is just the way shit was starting to spike. He just said, hey, I didn't do it. He didn't say Meg had the gun and shot her in the foot. Come on, they was ripping that story to pieces for every piece it could feed. Nigga, please. He probably had real love for the bitch, but look what the bitch still doing. That bitch done moved on because hey, look, y'all might not see it happens every day. You just don't get to see it because you know a lot of niggas that go to jail don't really be having much. They don't got no name or nothing other than what means to their family or anything like that. Not everybody famous, but bitches do that shit every day. Nigga go to jail behind the bitch, man. That bitch over there laid up with the next nigga. Boy, please. Bitch can kill her nigga, get away with it, and go lay up with the next nigga. Boy, they allow a lot. Now, I don't even want to dig deep, boy, but they allow a lot. They allow a lot, gang. Of course, she can get a man after it all. Why wouldn't Meg be able to get a man after it all? It's easy. I'll tell you how easy it is. It's easy for a woman to transform or convert her life than it is a man. It's easy. She got pussy. Hell yeah. All she did was go fuck with a nigga that's not a part of that. You know how many niggas that are not a part of that, but you know how many bitches that are sack chasing? Boy, in some type of shape, form, or fashion? On some bullshit in some shape, form, or fashion? Money hungry, shape, form, or fashion? Angry and just bitter about situations in some shape, form, or fashion? Boy, this shit happens every day. That nigga Clay don't know. He's like, man, I don't even deal with them guys. I don't know them. I play basketball. I know basketball guys. I don't know rappers and who shot anybody in the foot. I just know who took a bad shot yesterday in practice and, the coach had a problem with it. Real talk. It's real shit. Like, he's not thinking like that. He don't give a fuck. He knows what's propaganda, like people just talk in the tabloids. Happens every day. They are media trained. And people are media trained, know me to get past any barrier, any fan, fucked up comment, any person who wants to attack them can do. Yeah, I'm crazy. You hoes make me sick sometimes too. Cause a lot of y'all be more hoes than what y'all lead off to be. Just because you ain't trying to do your little one and done, bitch, and get it over in 15 minutes, don't mean that you're not a slut butt. You give up more of it than what you even probably supposed to get for what you're looking for. You bitches be backwards as fuck. I'm just being honest. If you really look at it. A lot of women be sluts. But you can be, because you know why? You can hop in relationship after relationship tomorrow. You got a cute face, a little bomb, little body on you, bitch. Somebody gonna want you. Somebody gonna want you, gang. You know it too. Somebody gonna want you. That's why you move the way you do, and that's why you feel appalled when a nigga like myself might call your little dog ass out. Bitch, I see it. Just remember, just as much you could say that not all niggas move like me, not all bitches move like you. Bitches be having B.O. talking crazy to niggas in the club. Like, nigga, you ain't shit. Bitch, how you gonna tell a nigga you ain't shit? Bitch, you don't even know your FICO score. That's all you need to ask a bitch these days, game. Any bitch wanna argue with you, bitch, what's your FICO score? What's your FICO, bitch? Man, You have a white bitch. I mean, this is where it gets crazy. You have a white bitch, a Mexican bitch. I don't give a fuck. Any bitch that feel like she really with the business, she like, fuck you, nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. She gonna call you niggas and everything. Like, nigga, you tripping. Man, what? Bitch, what's your FICO? Get it right. You ask a bitch, hey man, what's your long-term goal? Please don't tell me making a family. Bitch, we should do that regardless. If you're fucking with me, what's your long-term goal? Like, what did you see for yourself? What were you gonna do before you met a nigga that you feel like should have did something for you? What's your long-term goal? Where do you plan on going? What is your long-term goal? Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? Where were you headed before you met me? Where were you going before you met me? Exactly. Can't call me that, baby. You should have knew. Where were you headed? What was your goals? What was your dream? What was your ambitions? And let's remember, little bitch, we're a long way from you playing Cinderella. So where the fuck do you find yourself? Because, you know, let's be real. If it was yesterday, shit, hey, even today, I give you right now from 3:39 my time. For the bitches on the East Coast, man, 6:39 or whatever the case may be. Shit, bitch, you got till 12 o'clock tonight before that motherfucker turn back into a pumpkin to push your ambitions and to show us what you gonna do. Boy, if every bitch had only until 12 o'clock. We'd have better women. Because they would really be like Nike, man, just doing it. Boy, it'd be different. Oh, it'd be different. Don't lie. Hey, babe, one or whatever the fuck. Hey, you say, hell no, baby, come on now. You've been living in the castle in your head. If that's the case, your ass wouldn't even be up this late, even sitting up. You'd have a nigga in your face and a nigga that's telling you what the fuck you want him to tell you because y'all really vibe. It's really there. Come on, man. A lot of you females be lost, gang. Shit, even the ones that don't watch this. Be lost like a motherfucker. You'll wake up tomorrow and ask Instagram or Snapchat to tell you how to live. You won't even brush your mouth, bitch. First thing you roll over and do is grab your phone. You won't even wake up and thank the Lord. You wake up and thank Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Come on, baby. I'm right here with you. Be honest. Y'all should send money for this good game, homie. For real, y'all be here. Hey, man, send it. Man, y'all need to send it through. Straight up. I'm on your prayer line, nigga. And the truth never gets any support, but sometimes, man, shit, we need to be here, we need to tell it. God told me to do it. He did. He said, Sharp, you should get on. And I'll pay you in the long run, because he always does. He always does, gang. But he say, man, go tell them. Even if they don't pay, as long as they know. Man, I really come from the gutter, homie. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if I get just $1 tonight, game. That was more than what I ever touched just by myself, or let's say I was homeless, down on my dick, nigga. Shit, that was more money than I ever touched on my own than shit I touched just being hopo. I think I'm doing damn good. Mm-hmm. Even $1 gets me ahead, just one. Even one person with just $1 gets me ahead. It's more than I ever touched. I really come from something, homie. Something different, something sacred. Even when these squares try to talk about spitting in cups, doing a little weird ass, fugazi ass shit. Boy, I wish some shit just really could be legal, because I'd get back in the game and I'd really show my ass in it. You know? But I've moved on to better pastures. But boy, some of these suckers that be talking, these non-achievers and unbelievers, game, like, man, please. They was believers at one point. They just felt like they could overpower me and overstep me, and you never can. Oh, boy, that shit really grind my gears, game. It really do. People who fuck with me try to step on me. That's why I say, man, shit, I'm here with you. Shit, I get it. Anybody in here that ever felt like that shit, you gonna get stepped on. Some people gonna try that shit to you, nigga. That's what it is. Somebody said speak on family. Best game I could ever give on family. Family comes in all shapes, sizes, colors, and everything. It don't come in costumes. So watch the ones that try to come in costumes, game. That make any sense? Big Bang Hank said, man, Sharp drank piss, I'll never forget. Yeah, all right. Shit, I wish I could have made, if I did drink it, right? I wish I could have at least made it fucking some content. If I was drinking it, boy, apple juice. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I should no fake ass nigga ever try to make no content off of it, to be real. I could have made it seem like I had an old video and had somebody try to expose it on my channel. Like, come on, dog, I know the plays. Man, come on, dog. It's cool. I ain't even mad at it, bruh. I really ain't. I appreciate you, though. I wish I could have had like an old video or something like that. Nigga, somebody just leaked on my channel or something, bro. That shit would have went up. Nigga, quick 15, 20 bands. Quick. Quick little 20, 30, nigga, without doing anything. My nigga sleep. Now I'm sleep collecting a check. I know how this shit go. Nigga, yeah. I need to come out with a t-shirt like that, Cash A Cook. Nigga, hey, man, fuck your politics. Nigga, straight up. Fuck your politics, nigga. Trust me, I know how this shit go. Nigga, fuck your politics, homie. Because at this point, I don't even think anybody stands on the same accord anyway. It's everybody's own politics and how they see it. This shit don't be for real. That's something that need to be really talked about. Don't nobody really, like, politics don't stand on where it's all as one. It's what everybody believe or whatever fits their narrative at the time. Nigga, man, fuck out of here with that bullshit. Straight up. From pimps, gangsters, hustlers, drug dealers, I don't give a fuck who it is. Nigga, everybody should stand on one accord and how that shit's really supposed to go. Everybody stand on, well, we feel this way. We feel it. We segregated too much. Police love that shit. The divide shit. Now they can come get up on certain niggas and be like, yeah, we'll help you. We won't help them. Niggas like shit like that. Well, I really do believe niggas are side with the police for shit like that. Like, well, look, we'll help your community. We'll make sure y'all niggas can do everything y'all want to do. Y'all ain't gonna continue to fuck with them and keep that shit bad on their side? All right, bet. This nigga, that's on my mama. I don't trust these niggas. Like I said earlier, there are no ordinary moments. Not everything just keeps happening on the normal. Something gotta give. I'm really keeping it real, homie. When you really think about it, how they break it down. They love when motherfuckers is segregated or like separated. They love that shit. Because you know what they always say, right? An enemy of my enemy is a friend of mine. Think the police don't play on that? Boy, that's in their manual. Best believe. Niggas be dumb, stupid, like street niggas, like all of us, gang, be stupid, dumb. That separation does everything. Boy, that separation do a lot. Tired of watching people sit there and separate themselves when we all is one. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I stumble up on a Mexican picnic, nigga, they making carne asada, whatever, nigga, I should always be loved, vice versa, nigga. Mexicans hungry, hey, nigga, come get this barbecue. Niggas love, gang. White man, come get this barbecue, gang. Come get whatever. See no color on me. Love is love. Tired of watching people try to separate that. Give a fuck what color you is, your age, your background, nigga, nothing, nigga, here, man. You still need to eat. You a person. You a fucking person, homie. You're living. That's gotta stand for something. And ain't nobody God. So you can't say why a person went and did what they did that seems so devious to you or fucked up and the nigga didn't get hit by a car or a bullet in his head. You can't call that, homie. That's greater than you. That's bigger than you. But then you be so disappointed when somebody, you be like, man, they never did anything. Why they have to go so soon? Man, shut up. It just shows you can't call this shit. There's people that you hate that still live, and there's people that you love that died too soon. Think about it. Best game I could ever give you. You ever notice that? There's people that you hate that are living, and there's people that you love that are gone. Man, people need to get over that bullshit, gang. We need to stop. You ain't gonna stop rapists. You ain't gonna stop people who hurt people. You ain't gonna stop none of that. You not. But they give us something to hate. You ever notice them in the country? Man, USA, they give you something to hate. Because people is good people. They need something to hate, man. Something that they don't like to keep them going the way they're going. To show you whether people are living wrong instead of let's help try to correct them. We switch the H's. Instead of sending them help, we send them hate. We let them know you ain't gonna survive past this. I don't know why they're here. Rapists, child pedophilia, any of these people. I don't know why they're here. I'm not God. But this shit's here for some weird ass reason. And something for us to figure out in some weird ass way. We got to look at what's going on around us. Come on, man. Let's dive deep this early morning. I don't want to just hate something. See, that's the difference. I don't want to just hate something. I want to understand why I hate it. Think about it, bro. Like, if you went and fucking, look, homie, if you went and shot a liquor store up, bro, killed 7 people, still robbed the till, I don't know why you did that. What made you do that? I'm not with you. I'm not walking every step of the way with you. All I'm going off of is what the news posted about you. Come on, dog. Everybody done been to jail. Whether you felt like you was wrong or right. Whether you said I'm trying to get on or you just hit the fucking worst case of fuck it's. Don't nobody know why you did what you did. Man, I dive into the mindset, man. Like, boy, I swear, man, I should be a fucking counselor or a fucking therapist or just something, man. I dive into the minds. I try to understand why. When you shun them, you never understand why. People, like I said, like the little shooting that happened at, I can't call it little, but the shooting that happened in Lorain, Ohio, where the cops got shot by some dude that was sitting there waiting on him at a corner. Like, come on, bro. The nigga either takes his own life because he knows nobody's gonna understand what the fuck he was doing, even if he said it. Even if he said it out loud, this is why I'm sitting at this fucking cul-de-sac and I'm waiting, or this dead end, and I'm waiting on somebody. He knows no matter what the fuck he says and what he's about to attempt to do will ever be understood. That's facts, homie. It will never be understood. He knew he had to take him. Hey, man, I gotta go. Either they check me out or I'm checking myself out. Think about it. You gotta think what's going on with people's minds. We don't know what the fuck put them to where they're at, why they're doing what they're doing. Them type of people never even make it to a therapist. Boy, the world would never know. That shit sound good when they want to paint a picture to make it sound cool for y'all so you can sleep at night. But boy, they never find out what's going on in the person's mind. Hell, they took the boy Aaron Hernandez's brain, donated it to science. Because they wanted to know, like, how can somebody that plays, like, has everything, bro, 50 million, this man's getting everything. How is it that he still wants to be this way? They want to know that part. They try to dissect it, try to throw it through science, all that. Just like when they take your teeth at the dentist. They never give you the tooth. They pull your shit and say, man, we keep them. They send them out to science. They want to know why this did this or did that. So they can create you the perfect toothpaste. Come on, dog. They're trying to figure it all out. As small as your tooth, homie. You ain't never went to the dentist, homie, and they tell you, hey, you can keep your teeth. You know where your teeth go? To science. They send them out, homie. They pay them dentists. I could tell, bro, because he looked at the tooth more as money. I had a tooth pulled in the back. I had my wisdom tooth pulled. He looked at it. I said, can I keep the tooth? He said no, unless, like, you want it back in your mouth. That's what he told me. Because they send them motherfuckers out, bro. It's worth more money than it is them pulling that motherfucker out your mouth. They want to know why things happen. They want to know history. They break that shit down. They really do. They want your teeth, homie, all that shit, like, from years. Like, what does this? What can we do to correct this? If a person does do this, can we create a toothpaste, a mouthwash? Can we create something that can salvage the tooth? They pay good money for that shit. Something that's in my mouth for 37 years. Man, shit, they'll pay money for it, homie. Trust and believe. They need documentation. Sounds crazy, homie, but I'm telling you. I'm only telling you the real. Something as simple as your teeth. You ever notice? I asked the doctor, man, I have my wisdom tooth. I said, can I keep the tooth? He said no, unless you want me to put it back in. I said, damn, like, it was crazy. But like he wanted it for a reason. They want that data of your mouth, of whatever. Like, as crazy as it may sound, homie, they want that shit. Dentistry is a big business, just like, veterinarians or vets. How much do you not want to be in pain, or how much do you not want something that you're watching go in pain? Boy, they know how to whoop people. Funerals, whoop you. You can, hey, listen, homie, there's a bank. If there's a will, there's a way. You can bank off of anything. Sadness is definitely one of the key factors. Why can't we bank off happiness? Because, Mike, they've even tried to put a price, and I think you, my Juggalo partner, So I was a juggalo, no, but like I'm gonna answer your question for real. You know why you can't bank off happiness? Is because they're already banking off of it. They know how to sell happiness. Hell, they make sure that you wake up every day, and when you go online, they show you, well, this is what happiness looks like. These social media sites don't bank off of just people's natural ways. They gotta have something to sell to brand. They know there's gonna be a certain amount of people that are gonna wake up today, that are gonna go look at social media, and they're gonna look for social media to tell them how to live. This is facts. That's why you got your girl waking you up in the morning talking about like, well, why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we doing that? You're like, girl, you know we've been trying to stack. We trying to put this shit together. Where is this coming from? She's watching the internet, bruh. She's waking up watching a homegirl or a bitch that, you know, she don't even know. Talk about she's living like this, and that girl don't even be living like that, bro. But she got your girl convinced so much that like, hey, this is how life should go. Instead of living in y'all realm and really building out of it. Social media tries to help in a fucked up way rush the process of what relationships or what people should do to grow together. They try to show them, oh, well, you can have it tomorrow. No, it doesn't happen like that. You don't just have it tomorrow. You got to grow. It takes some years, it takes time, patience, blood, sweat, and tears. It takes some years to have something like that with a person, homie. You don't do that shit overnight. They're lying. It takes time to build with somebody, to have something with them. That's why the internet's got everybody whooped today. What can you give me today? What can you have? I don't even look for a chick that's like that. I'd rather build with a chick. At least I know me and her can respect it when we built it. Versus if she came in already with it and I didn't have it like that or vice versa, we're probably not going to respect each other the same. We're not. Let's build the respect. Real game. Let's build the respect together. That's why nobody's really making it, because nobody's really building the respect together. Everybody's coming into a situation talking about, oh, well, I'm having more than you. No, fuck that. Slow down. Be cool. Throw all your shit to the side real quick. Sometimes you got to level down with your people to level them up. Sit down with that bitch nigga on the floor, nigga, Indian style, bitch. What can we do to get you up here? What do we need to break way on? We need that sometimes as people. Somebody just to sit down with us and be like, all right, well, what the fuck do we need to do to get you here? You're here, but we need to get you here. What can we do? I promise y'all, homie, a chick or a man will respect you more doing something like that than just trying to say you need to just, hey, well, and you gave him a chance and you're fucking with him and you're telling him, hey, well, you just need to catch up. No, give them a genuine chance to see if they can. You fucked with them. That's why I say some of you niggas need to be a little bit more choosy too. Because you're not. Put yourself in position to do that. That way you wouldn't find yourself just with so many faggoty maggoties. Find yourself with somebody real that really want to fuck with you, really about your campaign, stands behind your campaign, and wants to see it flourish. And ladies, I'm telling you right now, you'll never find you a man that you could really fuck with, that if you can't stand behind this campaign genuinely. Don't just fuck with him to try to change him. That's the problem, and try to fit him to your weird ass narrative, because that shit never work out no way. You gotta be willing to change some shit too, boo-boo. You do. You have to be willing, or it's never gonna work out. It's not. A lot of you bitches lose your niggas for shit that he don't even be doing that you accuse him for. Let alone the shit that you knew that you accepted with him when he came. That's the shit he wants to watch you respect. And make the nigga respect you more. Don't just try to feel like you're dealing with the things you think he's gonna become. Respect him for the things he was doing around you when he met you, bitch. That's the shit he felt like no other bitch could respect or understand. No way. You missing the target. You missing the fucking target. So bad. You are missing the fucking target. Bitch, you so worried about the wrong shit, you ain't even worried about none of the right. This nigga wants you to feel like you respect him for what he's been doing. How he's been. You scared trying to stop the nigga for shit you feel like he could be, and the nigga ain't even got there. You blew your nigga off the dribble, bitch. Next. That's why you bitches have a lot of nexts. And don't have a nigga to ask to say, hey man, what's next? All you bitches have is, who's next? Not to the nigga, what's next? What's the next test? I'm done with that one. Finish that one in 30 minutes. I really fuck with you. Yeah, where's that at? Yeah, where's that at, gang? Finish that one in 30 minutes. I really want to fuck with you. A bitch will show you, gang. She really want to be there, she gonna be there. Damn. Boy, the shit I say can't be reenacted, can't be talked about. This shit's just real thorough. What I've learned about a woman, what I've learned about a man, like what we can do, what we don't do, vice versa with the woman. Like, I've learned this shit, gang. That's why I always tell y'all, they be like, man, well, Sharp, how do you know this? I'm like, well, fuck, how serious do you ever want a relationship to ever get? The relationship gets, boy, deep. Boy, deep. I'm about to get up out of here. I love you all, homie. Like, comment, subscribe. I ain't never gonna tell you no drag and no brown paper bag, homie. They all try to go sell it on some bullshit, gang. They really do. They really do. I don't know. I dealt with bitches, game. I didn't really deal with, I've seen different walks of life. Yeah, been around them. Yeah, the shit close because we in the streets. But the way these niggas be acting, they be acting really game goofy and green and act like niggas like me was never outside. Like, nigga, shit, y'all was looking up to niggas like us, the gang members. Looking up. Because let's be real, gang. That's what kind of fucked me up, to watch a lot of gang members talk crazy about the pimping. I'm like, damn, shit. Niggas was looking up to the pimping back in the day. Nigga, that was a nigga that was making sure you can go to the ice cream truck. All the kids having their way. Wasn't your homies. Wasn't your homies, nigga. was a nigga that was having the bitches. Now all you niggas done grew up. Now y'all niggas act like, oh, wait a minute, shit, niggas, fuck the pimping. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, we made the community cool too. Like Munchie B say, man, shit, yeah. He like the A team, I might play for the B team. But shit, nigga, I kept the B team right, nigga, for a long motherfucking time. You dig? It wouldn't be one without being one. You dig? Straight up. On my mama, nigga. Shout out to that nigga Munchie. But I'm just saying, like, shit, I played for the B team for a long time, nigga. Kept everybody on. Everybody touched some dollars fucking with me, gang. I love all y'all, man. I'm out this motherfucker. Love y'all, homie. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what it is, man. Another late night show with yours truly, nigga. We ain't playing, gang. We not playing. I'll catch y'all again. Church.